Are you dreaming of launching your own startup? But the thought of recruiting an expensive cadre of consultants, spinning up a full marketing department, and hiring a legion of operations staff makes your budget break out in a cold sweat. What if you could dramatically reduce those costs and still build a lean, powerful, and successful venture right from the ground up? Imagine this. You're the founder of a brand new, ambitious startup, brimming with energy, ideas, and the drive to disrupt your industry. Excitement fills each day and the possibilities seem endless. But as you put pen to paper and map out your launch, another reality quickly sets in. You realize the work ahead isn't just about building a brilliant product. It's also about telling the world your story, bringing your team up to speed, and keeping communications flowing. Crafting marketing videos. That traditionally requires a videographer, an editor, perhaps even a whole creative agency. Training new hires. Someone needs to develop modules, edit lengthy manuals, and make onboarding materials engaging enough to actually be watched. Internal updates and company announcements. They take more time, more people, and more money. All of a sudden, it starts to feel like you need a massive team just to get off the ground, and that low headcount dream begins to slip away. This is the spot where so many promising startups get stuck, brilliant ideas stalled under the burden of potential overhead. But what if you could sidestep all of that? What if there were a way to put the power of world-class video creation right into your hands, without having to hire a single specialist? Thanks to advances in artificial intelligence, that's now possible. Meet platforms like videogen.io, which allow anyone on your small core team to produce quality content with just a few clicks. This isn't just about cranking out videos faster. It's about changing your entire approach to startup building and spending, making it possible to do more with far less. To illustrate just what's possible, let's unpack how this kind of tool saves you money, streamlines your operations, and lets your startup thrive without the bloat that hobbles so many young companies. We'll break it down into 3 key areas. First, let's look at how you can slash your marketing spend. Traditionally, producing a single promotional video might mean scheduling with freelancers, paying steep hourly rates, communicating back and forth for days, maybe weeks, and then waiting for edits and revisions. But with something like videogen.io, the process is transformed. Take your blog posts, your product scripts, or even a few short paragraphs describing your value proposition and, within minutes, the platform turns them into engaging videos, complete with graphics, transitions, and even automated voiceovers that sound remarkably human. No need for technical expertise, expensive subscriptions to editing software, or a big creative team. Not only does this free up thousands of dollars you'd otherwise have to spend on production and agency fees, but it also opens the door for experimentation. You can create multiple versions, A/B test messaging, and react to market shifts instantly. Imagine brainstorming a campaign in the morning and launching video ads that same afternoon. That kind of agility and savings can make all the difference at startup speed. Now let's talk operations and training, the often invisible but vitally important backbone of any growing startup. Onboarding new people, getting everyone aligned, and communicating changes are all classic resource drains. They're also areas where young companies can easily lose weeks or even months of momentum, simply because they lack the time to create high-quality training materials. This is where an AI-powered video platform changes the game. Instead of relying on long, dense documents or creating slide decks that put new hires to sleep, you can turn essential information into snappy, easy-to-digest videos. Need to show your team how to navigate a new software tool? Want to standardize your onboarding process so everyone gets the same info every time? With just a few clicks, videogen.io crafts attractive explainer videos, turning what used to be hours of writing and editing into a streamlined, repeatable, and highly engaging experience. The result? New team members ramp up faster, your messages actually land, and you save enormous time and resources, not to mention avoiding the need for specialized trainers or a full-fledged internal communications team. And third, Let's focus on empowering everyone on your team to be a content creator. In a traditional setup, only the marketing or media staff could produce videos. Everyone else had to wait in line or hope their needs made it to the top of the priority list. But with the easy-to-use interfaces of modern AI video generators, anyone, whether they're an engineer, a founder, or a sales manager, can pitch in and make a video themselves. It's almost like handing each member of your team a megaphone for their ideas. Product demos, sales pitch videos, event recaps, recruitment messages. Suddenly, your whole team contributes to your company's voice, multiplying what you can achieve. You don't have to prematurely bulk up your staff or silo important tasks. Instead, you foster a culture of proactive communication, creativity, and collaboration. That's how you get the best of both worlds. A nimble, empowered team and world-class output without the bloated roster. Now maybe you're wondering, is AI-generated video really that good? Can it compete with what the professionals make? That's a fair question, and one every founder should ask before making big decisions. Just a couple of years ago, the answer might have been, not quite yet. But things have changed a lot. The technology has improved at an astonishing rate, allowing startups to produce videos that are polished, clear, and compelling. Sure, the biggest brands might still invest in big-budget productions, but for startups, where resources are tight and speed matters more than perfection, it's more than good enough. It's transformative. In fact, many startups are already seeing results. Boosted engagement on social channels, tighter alignment on team initiatives, and crucially, more dollars staying in the bank rather than flying out the door on wasted resources. In some cases, early adopters have watched their social metrics climb and their internal productivity soar, all while avoiding the painful costs that come with traditional video workflows. So if you're committed to building lean, to cutting unnecessary spending, and to ensuring your startup has the agility to adapt and scale from day one, then give a platform like videogen.io a try. Sign up for a trial, make just 3 videos, a marketing launch, a training segment, a product explainer, and see firsthand the difference it makes, not just for your budget, but for your team's momentum. In the world of startups, small, smart choices multiply over time. Applying the right tools not only saves money, it future-proofs your company, creates more engaged teams, and gives you the freedom to focus on your real goal, building something truly great. So go ahead, equip yourself to punch above your weight class, and let your lean, powerful startup take flight.